Hello, Professor, and welcome to my self reflection and managerial skills evaluation. I am Jukangwa Beminet. Over the course of my MBA journey, I have been able to improve on my leadership skills. You know, during the talent management course, we did take the Indigo assessment, and this assessment helped highlight my skills, my strengths, my key strengths to be precise, which were resilience, adaptability, my ability to influence people, conceptual thinking, and decision making. Now, I have been able to utilize these skills to hone the skills to my advantage, um, and I was able to use this to, improve my leadership skills. I'll take for instance throughout this entire journey of my MBA, I have done 15 courses, and of the 15 courses I've done, I have led 13 groups, and my groups have always performed really well. And this is as a result of my skills, my resilience, my adaptability, my ability to work with people, my ability to bring people together and influence people to work together. I've been able to use conceptual thinking and decision making skills in analyzing real world scenarios in different courses like digital transformation, small business management, strategic management. Also, I've been able to use these skills at work. At work, like recently, I was promoted to team leader, and it was really interesting because my team is really, really diversified. I work with people from different places, and I've been able to work with these people seamlessly. I've been able to bring the team together, make sure we get things done however it has to be done. And this was what motivated my boss. And she was like, Minette, you make a really good team leader. And I was also promoted to human resource manager. So my ability to fit into small teams, my ability to adapt to different scenarios or different cases is what has worked to my advantage, and that's what has made me a really good leader. And for me, being a manager, you need to be able to communicate. You need to be able to coordinate teams properly. You need to be able to solve problems regardless. You need to find solutions to different problems, and these are the skills I've been able to, work on to my advantage. Also, in terms of weaknesses, time management and networking were identified, and I've been working on that. I've been implementing strategies to prioritize my tasks and maximize productivity. I've been working on my networking, meeting people, and creating really good connections for the future. Now, moving on to small business management, this particular course has been interesting because I have learned what it is to identify opportunities. You need to be able to identify opportunities as a prospective business owner or manager, to build capabilities that gives you competitive advantage, to and analyzing your customer, understanding which customers to go for, tailoring offers to different needs and different segments of the market. I've also learned how to finance a small business and how to manage the finances of a small business and what to look at when running businesses. How are you sure you're profitable? What ratios are you supposed to be looking at? If you plan on talking to investors, what ratios should you be telling investors to look at? And the most important of all, people management. This course has taught me human resource is the backbone of every business. It can make or break your business. Having the right people with the right skills is what makes your business grow. My key aha moments in this course is going to be, I would say, I learned that information is power. I don't know if you remember, but you once told us in class about your whole mortgage situation where you saw the trends and you were able to secure really good mortgage rate for your house, interest rate for your mortgage. And that taught me that it is important to stay informed. Look at the trends. As a business person, you need to constantly be informed. You need to look at trends. You need to take certain decisions when necessary. You need to be swift. You need to be quick. Also, I also learned that as entrepreneurs, we juggle different roles. We try to do everything by ourselves, which is not very possible. I mean, it can be possible at the start, but if you plan on growing, then you need to hire people who are specialized in in those particular environments or the departments, basically. Now, and for me, it's like start now, do not postpone, because we often, oh, I'm gonna do it, but then we forget or we lose that opportunity to start at the right time. Um, so I would say market analysis, continuously, assess the market, look at trends, identify and manage challenges effectively. You need to communicate and you need to adapt. You need to be very agile in whatever you're doing, and you need to think long term. You don't just think of what you're like solving a problem for now. You need to think of solutions that gives you competitive advantage for the future over your competitors, basically. And I would say that those are the key things I learned over the course of this particular course. Thank you.